and welcome back to my channel. Today I am making my vision board for the year, which I am super excited about. This is the first time that I've ever had a physical vision board. I've made kind of like goal lists and stuff, and I honestly used to think that vision boards were like, I thought they were just kind of like this thing that, you know, YouTubers do. However, throughout kind of the past couple of years, I've come to realize that a vision board really is just a visual representation of your goals. So today we are journeying to create my vision board. I already have some kind of bits and bobs here and there. I have my board picked out, I've got my thumbtacks, I am ready to go and super excited. Oh, also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lara. My channel is all about productive and really purposeful living. It's about finding the thing that you want and giving you tools to help you get there. So if that sounds like your jam, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell and you'll be notified of when I upload videos. All right, let's get to the fun stuff.
First of all, I went onto Pinterest. So I made a Pinterest board that was full of all of my goals for the year.
So I have quickly noticed that in making my 1 year goals vision thing on Pinterest, that there aren't actually Pinterest images to fit all of my goals. So I am going to have to make a few. So if this happens to you and you need to make a few, one of the things that I would recommend, and in fact what I did, is using Canva. So Canva is a free website, but you can kind of design your own images and templates and flyers and posters and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of used it to edit around the plans that I have for the year. As you can see here, I'm kind of building one for where I want to travel. The other thing that I wanted to do was to make some goals for my channels. While I was thinking about growth, I wanted to have really specific targeted growth represented on my vision board. So on Canva, I'm able to change the numbers around so that it still looks like the layout of all my accounts, but it has my new vision of what I want those numbers to be. And then the printed result. Ah. I did alter the colors on a lot of my images so that my board would have a color spectrum that reflected the kind of life that I wanted for the year. So I want a life that is both calm but also adventurous, which is why I picked this kind of color grading. I wanted my vision board to reflect various areas of my life. So I have some images that are related to my relationships, I have some images related to my work, some related to my fitness, my motivation, and I think that having a collection of all of these spaces means that you end up with a really well-rounded vision for your life. So this is what I ended up with, this big, beautiful, amazing pile of dreams and goals and ideas of what I want my life to be like. So once I've got all these in my pile, it was time to get my board out and start arranging them. So here she is in all of her glory. So there's a couple of things that I really wanted to focus on this year, so I just want to point them out. So I do have a couple of like, I wanted to get back to swimming, like a couple of fitness goals, literally this one, which is calming in the morning stuff. And then I have up here another one, which is do a handstand, but as you can see, it's kind of like covered by stuff. And that was on purpose because the outcome is not what I'm aiming for. It's actually, I want to stick to my 12-week plan. So I have my 12 little tick boxes, a little thing that says go for it. Other things is I have a thing here for countries visited, and I need to put tally marks on this. I've been meaning to do that. For 10 tally marks, I want to try and get to 10 countries in this year. Other things are I want to get out and adventure more. So there's a lot of like, and particularly with our dog, so taking our dog on adventures. There's another one here which I covered with my face, but that's what that is. And to focus on my relationship, so on my marriage, which is all these like loving, beautiful people. So I did stick a couple of like little messages around the joint, just because I think they're important. And then I put in a couple of work goals, but I wanted to make my work goals secondary to my life. This is how I want my life to look. And then added bonus, I have work goals. So I would like to get 1,000 subscribers this year on YouTube, and I would like to get 1,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm going to work on revamping my Instagram this year, which is this little section, to be a little bit more intentional living and goals and life you dream and go get it and you can do whatever you want, all that kind of imagery. And the other thing I wanted to do in all of this, even in the pictures that I chose, was to go, I want to take more photos of what I'm doing. So I also wanted to be like, be confident enough to film outside and actually get more content outside. And then the last thing that goes on, because it is the most important thing and the biggest thing on my board, you can see it already, is my motto that I'm living the year by, which is what you fill your days with becomes your life. That is so apt. So that's to remind me that if I leave these things to secondary and they're always on the end of my list of things, my life will not be filled with those. I have to make an effort to put those into my everyday. So that is my vision board for this year. Okay, so that's my beautiful vision board for the year. I'm keen to see if it makes a difference having this visual representation kind of that I can see from my bed that I'll look at every morning, to see if it helps to motivate and push me a little bit more. Alright, I hope that this helped you and motivated you to make your own vision board. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy your purposeful life. Alright, peace.